Good evening, gentlemen. Today we will be doing Satisfactory. Let's get this moved on over to the live scene. Alright, let's see here. Let's make sure we go into this one. I should turn my music down if it's too loud. Just let me know. But we're gonna be chilling with some beautiful. Actually, I'll turn it down just a hair more. Oh. Alright. So we're doing Satisfactory today. And the goal for this
potential.
The goal for, I guess, this age in Satisfactory. Let's get maybe phase 1 unlocked. So I know there's stuff down there. Let's go ahead and get everything that we know we're going to need. Wood's always appreciated. You might be wondering, why are you grabbing so many leaves if you haven't played this game before? It's for early onset power production, so I don't have to have much to worry about. We'll get a couple of things set up for it. Easier. Fuck, dude. Grab this stuff here. 258 leaves, not enough. We're gonna essentially fill up our inventory. Leaves and wood and all kinds of that stuff. We're making our way over to that direction. I'll be looking for coal along the way. Alright, that should be quite a bit of leaves and wood. So pick up along the way. Alright, so there should be quite a bit of iron around this area. Thank you, Big Sam. I am not interested. Thank you for the information though. I'm gonna be doing this quite differently though. But I also do thank you for the follow. Alright, where? Can't remember where this iron is. We got limestone there. I think we got some copper that direction. Alright, so there's 3 iron nodes right here. I think there's some more up top here. I should take a look. Alright, let's take a look, see if there's some iron nodes up here, because I think this might be a pretty decent spot. Yes, there's, looks like 2 here. 2 iron nodes here, 3 iron nodes down there. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit. Alright, let's take a look for copper. I know there's a copper thing right up there. Yeah, one up there. It's fine. Oops. 430 meters, 489 over there. Something's. That thing's aggroed on me. Scan for iron. These 2, those 3 over there. I got another one. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Alright, beautiful.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of all these annoying creatures. So we got our copper, we got our iron, we got our limestone. Let's get one of these down for now up here. Go down here, put, I guess, 2 of these on these nodes down here. One more left. Alright, and then we got one more left. Put that on the limestone. Still picking up leaves along the way for production and such. Limestone thing down here. Alright, cool. That's in here too. Alright, let's see here. I've got more limestone there, 3 iron nodes there. Let's take another look at that copper. One behind. One that direction, one really far that direction. Down in that direction. Iron ore, those 2, these 3. And then some on top of that. Alright. Limestone. That one. That one. To that direction. Okay. Pretty easy. Pretty simple. At some point we're gonna have to get rid of those things. Have a large factory here. Pretty large one over there. Large one over here. We'll probably set our space elevator down that direction. I think that's a pretty good idea. Let's go ahead and do another scan for coppers because we got one up there, down the direction. Okay. Let's see what we start off with. Alright. Let's go ahead and build our hub. Build the hub. Let's see, in a place I know I'm not going to be really using it. We'll build it up here close to copper because we'll do a copper factory up here. And then there's a copper factory up here. We'll do full small iron production up here. Massive iron production down there. I'll transfer everything over. Alright, so good spot for copper factory will probably be top there, so we'll set this here. Alright, so it's good to start it on. We'll do field research for now. Let's go ahead and give our character nice little customization or add it. Nice. And then overall's color, I'll do somewhat matching. Alright, nice. Awesome. Alright.
You know you have a trash can, right?
Oh. Whoops, my fault. I didn't even know I had a trash can. Where's the coffee? I know I can get the coffee somewhere. I don't have a coffee cup, I don't think. Oh no. Oh no, no coffee cup. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Cool.
I have always considered myself fortunate for not needing to tend to biological functions. Right now, I feel extra fortunate.
Yeah, I hear you, I hear you. Alright. Let's go ahead and put carapaces in there. Let's map out some basic necessities, alright? Alright, so these are picking up iron right now, so we should have quite a bit in both of these. Let's pick up iron. Should have enough in both of these for now. Alright. We'll get a miner set up. Set to this direction. Just gonna clean this up real quick. Alright, let's see here. So rocks are gonna make it kinda annoying with terrain. So we'll bring everything to wrap it around pointing this direction. Alright, should not too bad. Alright. So we'll do 2 smelters for now. One. Okay. And we'll do a singular constructor, which we're gonna have to do 2. Okay. Should be pretty mostly cleaned up. So now we got those heading towards that. Should be able to build another constructor. And another. We got 2 more constructors we can build. So we'll do one more for copper and one more for other giant. So the copper factory, like I said, we're gonna build up top here. Let's see. We're gonna make sure it's semi-decent. We got a nice large working area to work with. So let's pick this up for copper. Miner mark 1. Mark this direction. Do 1 smelter. And then we'll do a constructor. And then we'll do 1 more miner. And we'll do a miner pointing that direction. With 1 constructor. fix this later on. Now, well, we're not going to really worry about the copper in theory. We'll get this set up. So we'll do iron ingot. Iron ingot. That's going to go into rods. This one's going to become plates. Let's see, do we have enough? We can go ahead and start doing our creation. Alright. So I'm gonna chill this for a second. Because what I plan on is I plan on automating biomass, wooden leaves, and then that going into what you call it, into the biomass burners. So let's see here. For a structure, we're going to need quite a bit more. We'll go ahead and build our little so let's get this copper wire taken care of. And so biomass burn. We'll do our furnaces. We'll do a nice large furnace factory this direction. Some quick and simple biomass from wood, which will take 200. So, do a connection points like this. To make sure it kind of looks semi-nice. Alright, so now that should be in full production. So let's load this bad Larry up with iron. Load this one up with iron. Load this one up with our ingots. And then that should be production going on for that right now. Go ahead, keep picking up all this. So we're going to need a lot of these. Once I unlock our little thing of grabbing, turning shit off, gotta buy some plentiful. Nice amount of leaves and a nice amount of wood too. Let that produce a couple of each item. Alright, let's say that's enough for gathering random items right there. So let's go ahead. fact, there's some coal right there for some early production. Which we're not going to get much with that. So we're going to need one of these. We're going to need two. We're going to need two of these and two constructors. Let's go ahead and grab some extra iron rods, some extra iron plates, because we're going to need quite a bit of this. So the first thing I'm going to truly worry about is power generation. Once you have power down packed, it'll make things a lot easier down the road. So we're gonna need enough for two constructors. That's 4 of these. Alright, let's keep her going. So this should be enough for, I need 10 each. So I'm gonna need a total of, let's do 20. Alright, so we need beautiful. Should be enough for 2 constructors. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and place down this. So 2 storage containers, right? Alright. And then we'll do our 2 constructors. Okay. So now we're gonna need more iron plates. Good thing we got some production down here. To be exact, beautiful. And once we get that dealt with, we'll do our copper line. Fill you with leaves. Fill you with wood. Biomass wood. Biomass leaves. And then we'll do quite a bit of these biomass burners. Let's say we're going to only be work with the 2 for now. That should be enough right there, I think. One more biomass burner? I need 11 more. Yeah, alright, beautiful. That should be enough there. So let's go ahead and turn you around. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and get this nice little head start. So we're separating these 2 grids, essentially. That's essentially what we're doing. store some simplistic version of power. So now we should have power safely going under. Beautiful. And beautiful. Nice. That should tie us over for now. So let's make sure we can work alongside this copper stuff going on. We'll go ahead and get a storage container down for both of these guys. So it helps us out a little bit. Now we shouldn't have to worry about production failing. Connect our shut down production temporarily. I need to make sure we have this on proper. We'll set that down. We're actually going to need more copper wire. We're going to have to power this thing up. Say for now, that's enough. Beautiful. And we'll do something like that. Cool. Chilling with wood and we're chilling with leaves. This should be getting filled up pretty soon. While that's working alongside, let's see here. I think we're chilling right now with this. At some point, we'll go into progress, into doing. Let's get some more miners. Let's see here. A special, so we're gonna need one of these. We're gonna go this, say, right, and we'll focus on some extra portal miners. We're gonna need 3 of these because we're gonna build 3 more miners. So this is gonna be our basic plates and rods. Down here is where we're gonna focus on more of the hardcore stuff. Field research to unlock the NAM. Molecular analysis machine. Is that taken up? Let's take a look at obstacle clearing, which is really doable, which would help us out quite a bit. We'll focus on base building after obstacle clearing. And then we'll get into part assembly. Because once we get a nice little foundation, we can make everything really nice and even. And once we opt phase 3 and 4, we'll get into resource sync. So yeah, we're gonna stick with field research so we can unlock better blueprints once we get some hardwares down packed. So let's go ahead and get into setting this up down here. So I'm gonna need one more miner. Accepting donations. I'm accepting donations from you too. Good. So, I need one more portable miner. I'm gonna head down here for those 3 nodes. And I am going to get some extra stuff. Let's get rid of items that we won't need for now. Just that. And I guess we could theoretically get limestone unlocked. So let's go ahead and get our concrete all created. Because we're going to need quite a bit. Let's go ahead and make some screws. So we're going to have one we're not going to be able to do reinforced iron plates anytime soon. So this is always going to be handmade. So we can go ahead and make quite a bit of these. So every 2 is 1. So we're going to have 6 of these machines. Let's see here. Smelter, easy. We should grab some extra copper wire though. Make some extra cable as well. Perfect, beautiful. And once we're really comfortable, we'll start doing some of the alien technology on the side. Let's just make, let's say 25 cable. I'll make it 30, we'll round up. Alright, cool. So we should have enough miners. We should have enough for smelters. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to make one more portable miner. Alright, cool. So we got our 3, 4 miners. Yeah, beautiful. Get everything started, semi-set up. Let's grab all the extra bits. All. Nice. So I'm gonna head down here. Sup, dude? Thank you for dropping in, man. So we'll get that up and going shortly. Grab all 3 of these nodes, make sure there's no enemies nearby. Alright, don't see anything. there's one. Yep. Nice. Awesome. So we're gonna go this direction. So let's go ahead and clean this up just a little bit. We know what our real estate looks like. So we're flattening our real estate. So a nice large area for a nice and large factory. So let's get this pointed this direction. Get you pointing the same angle. I'll shave you just a hair. Beautiful. Alright, so for right now, let's see. Obviously we'll do our smelters right after this. I'm gonna make this one look similar. Alright, so we got our 3 smelters, right? Screws, and this one's going to go into plates. For these two will combine. This one's going to go mainly into just extra screw production. So, do you that? Do you that? Get on one. Don't like that much. We need more iron plates. So how many iron plates do you take? 7. So that's fine. We can go back and grab some more iron plates. And we'll take the extra wood and these we have received and throw it in our power production. Nice. Make sure we have a nice and clean little area. Commit huge and vast deforestation. Nice cleanup. So leaves go in here. Some extra leaves. Some extra wood. It's gonna pick up some more copper wire. $279 at the moment. Interesting. So we should have quite a bit of these. Actually, we definitely have quite a bit of these. So now we have enough to build 3 more constructors, and I think that's perfect, just about. So 2, 2, and then we're gonna have assembly area. Okay, so curved, straight. I think we're gonna go for curve. So these are going rods. That's going plates. This tree is going to be a nuisance for a little bit. So let's take. Ooh. Let's get our cable situation fixed. Let's make quite a bit of this. Yeah, let's say 60. Beautiful. Production constructor. That for now. Alright, so this is going to be straight. Straight. Yep. So now, temporarily, I'm going to place 3 storage containers. One here. One here. One here. I'm going to make you there. There. Screws. Beautiful. So now, all we have left to do is create the power reserve. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna move over here. 1, 2. What do we do? Here. 1, 2. One, two, here, 1 and 2. So that one's full. This one should not be full. This one's full. That one's full. This is perfect. Power, drag it over. Power over. 1, 2, and up. Let's make another storage container for this plate thing. You should be making concrete. Let's go ahead and fill you up. 1. Alright. Bring you over. Up. Because now we're going to run into a power issue. Because once I connect all of these, power is going to be massive. Let's grab some extra ones of these. Oh no. There's some spacious over. Power grid in a second. The main thing we're going to be doing for now is making enough biomass to turn these two berries on. total. 400. I need to grab some more real quick. 400 biomass would be perfect right now. Anything left over we have from all of this. Well, first we can get explosive devices unlocked early. So there's that. We're gonna find some mycella. We'll get parachutes and some gas mask knocked out of the way. Alright, nice. That should be quiet enough. That should be way enough. Beautiful. We'll focus on grabbing all these other items in a little bit. So, looking for 400 total. Beautiful. Still the extra wood in here. Still the extra leaves in here. Let's get these filled up. 200. 200. Should have the power line waiting over here. And now, look down. Should see. Oh, I need to turn those into iron ingot spots. Silly to me. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. What's this one? Here. Iron ingot. Put up. Nice. Now we should have screw production along the way. We should have magic. Beautiful. As I thought. So that's why we have power issues. So what I'm going to do is take a look at our production. Is we can do up to 40 megawatts. Alright. So what we would attempt to do is jerry-rig this together. Something disgustingly abhorrent. Then that should be underway. Let's take a look. We have capacity for 70. So we're going to need one more power supply. So what we can do is more disgusting. Keep that connected. What we'll do is turn this, connect it down there, connect that to that, and now is very ugly right now, but once we get to a bunch of other construction out of the way, we can not have to worry so much about our power grid and how disgusting this looks. We can go straight into work. Nice. So let's see how much copper wire we have. 364. Beautiful. Should be having way enough iron plates. So extra. Extra. We will go take a look at our screw fraction in a second. After we receive our those, these. I'm going to equip this with the 300 and the 100. I place this on. That is disgusting. That will be bugging me for a little bit. So we're going to do this, this. The extra stuff we don't need for now in here. Let's go take a look at our screw fraction. $125, 115. Oops. So we should be perfectly fine. So we'll have the extra 1 here, we'll have the extra 8 here. So we're gonna have our 300 in no time. Interesting. Alright. So we have another 12. Pulling out at 10. Pulling out at 10. We got a 300. So now we can go take a look at field research. Got our bauxite. Screws in there, send this to launch. And now we can focus on optimal.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies.
Concrete.
Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and these are essential.
Very easy to get. Let's go ahead and start focusing on these cables. Since we have all our copper production here, go ahead and grab these items. Oh, well, I'm at it. Special. Molecular analysis machine. 6. Alright, we'll go ahead and build this molecular analysis machine. So let's go ahead and get rid of quite a bit of this copper. Because we're only going to need 100 of these. Oops. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to need quite a bit. Iron plates, I think I have sitting at my disposal, so I'm going to 3. Nice. Let's see here. So now I should be able to build the molecular analysis machine. Where to build it? Right here. Throw in some pale berries, these and these. So, nutrients. Start the research on this. Start the research on this.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research, your enthusiasm for saving the day has been noted. Your attitude has also been noted.
Awesome. So now we can create water protein. I should throw this in here for now. Throw those in there. We'll add this to my hand stocks. Let's throw this. I need a roof. 5, 5, 5. Throw this here. When we can. Let's go check on concrete. We should have quite a bit of concrete down packed. We should have quite a bit of screws down packed, but we won't have 500. We definitely do not have 500 concrete, which that's fine. Screws. Excuse me. 336. So now, what we will be doing is going across these lands and grabbing some items. So now we're going to go out and look for...
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixed production line efficiency. Research it in the map to establish classification and potential application. Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Nice. Alright, so now we're going to go... Looks like I'm going to copper down. Do 2 copper nodes? 2 copper nodes? Beautiful. Alright, so yes, we'll do our copper production over here. Let's go ahead and pick up this slug. Yeah, copper production, we'll get 1 for cable, 1 for wire. And we might mix and match. I'm going to be looking for Caterium now. Caterium and some coal. More iron here, which is perfect. And ooh, we have quite a bit of iron, so we can do another secondary. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4, 5, 6, and then some limestone. So over here, we'll do our steel production factory. Yeah, we'll do steel production over here. And we're going to go up this area over here. Look for some Caterium.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Loads of Caterium over here, which is perfect. Alright, so we got a crash site over there. I don't think we will be able to reach it though. We got a Caterium deposit, looks like, over there. Pick up an alien part there. Commercial speakers.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Coal facilities. So now we're looking for crash sites. I'm gonna stay out of caves or arches, because usually there's some creatures that some people might not find suiting. Like another Mercer sphere. So we'll go ahead and kill this for some more carapace. This Mercer sphere.
Searcher. Compensated to a blood bomb.
Alright. Should be crash sites somewhere around this area. Some more iron. Yep, it's not use locations for iron as of right now. Alright. So we're gonna go back up this way. We're not gonna go touch that Mercer sphere due to some flying bugs. This should revive the two. So one there. That's fine. There should be, I think there's a bigger boy over here. There's quite a large creature in here. I'm gonna avoid him. I'm just gonna go like that. And we're gonna run up. He's gonna hit us, because these guys are really fast. Let's go up. Jump can't pick up this. Right here. We'll find our way back. The long way. So what we can do is we can make a nice little circle going back. I think we might hit up some. Okay. There's definitely my cell over here. Those things right there. We will not be going that direction. Let's see. Doubt that we'll do that. Alright. Long way hasn't been found. All we gotta do. So what I'm doing. Sulfur. What I'm doing is I'm scouting ahead, letting our resources build for a little bit, and we're also looking along the way for some crashes, for some hard drives. That's a big boy. So if you notice, I'm moving really fast, and it's part of slide canceling. I'm really just slide canceling, and it makes me move quite a bit faster. Nasty note with the speed. This should have some mycel in it. There should be. I don't know if there will be mycel laying around willy-nilly, but it doesn't hurt to look and see. Oh yes, there is mycel laying around somewhere. Alright, so we made a huge coverage. We will find direction out. Not going in any cave systems, as there are big ass spiders in them. Perfect. Should be a couple of places I can go. Now I gotta steer clear of radioactive areas, because it will have radioactive hogs. Radioactive hogs are not nice. Let's see. There should be a crash site somewhere over here. Perfect. Kill it, kill it.
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
I'm gonna get 25 of these for now, and then we'll find one closer to our spawn location. Now, we're going to go. I'm gonna go touch this thing over here. Clear up those things. Pick up some more elberries. Alright, perfect. So what we're going to do is pick up some extra items and not die to these hogs. This should be lots of parts of power. I don't think there's any others around, so I'm just gonna run. So that's not fun. So we're going to lose them in the water. Whip this into our hand. Ship is here. All we gotta do is get on top of this ridge line and keep on running. Avoiding hogs in the process. If I can slide. Amethyst over here.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Alright, so we got some Alright, let's not die to that hog. So we're gonna run as fast as we can, look for some pale berries. There's a nice, healthy chunk of coal. So he's running, walking that direction. Alright, so now, Elberries hunt. Three here. Put them in our hands. More here. Couple more here. Now, those for now. Okay. This one's going to try to be quick. Because he will end up dying here if they're not quick. Yep. Grab. Grab. grab this amethyst here. I need more pale berries. More amethyst. So we can get some blade shredders soon. Which will help us out quite a bit. All I request is some nice and beautiful blade runners. Alright, so now our goal is to get back to where we were. There's some nice little crash site down here. Oh jeez. Stairs. I missed that stair. I'll have to get it. Okay. There's that. Nice. Get more bacon curry. Run towards the water. That's death incarnate over there. Alright, so we got our coil filled now. We found oil. That should be most likely now. Like I said, we pick up as much materials as we can. We're not going this direction because there is radioactivity in this direction. Holy shit. We're not going to there's that guy. Ooh. Choppiness. Choppiness. What the fuck? Why is it really choppy? That is disgusting. I might die towards the this shot. There's something over there I don't want to get involved with. Alright, we need to figure a way out.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAB to establish classification and potential application.
I'm sorry about the chalkiness, guys. I don't know where it came from. Hang on to quite a bit of this mycelium. Alright, so now going to find our way out. One stupid way or another. There's a way we can still get out of this alive. Get out. I think this area right here is just making everything really choppy. Let's say goodbye to the choppiness. No, choppiness is still here. Something booted up. I need to figure out what it is, so I don't have to worry about this anymore. Alright, let's grab more of these guys. I don't know what root it is. Sorry if it's choppy. I think that will be it. That's great. Alright, let's go that direction. Should save us. Let's figure out what's going on. Do that. Alright. Let's get something in our hands. Let's try to survive this. Well, you still do. Yes. Alright. I don't think that's really up. Scout it. Alright, so full for it, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? It was running perfect not so long ago. We need to get we're still being chased. Jesus. God damn it, he's still on my ass. Fucking playing this in pictures. Why the fuck did it start doing this right now? What the fuck, man? Oh my god. Alright. I think we're safe. Okay, we kind of are. So we're gonna try to fix our graphic situation. Options, video. Move out. Let me tab out of it and I'll tab back in. Still not great. Something is affecting us. So how is that direction? We will options. I'm gonna try and fix this. Take a look at my CPU. Okay. Okay, I figured that out. Now, exit out with this, pop this back in, the video. Holy shit, it's so much worse. Let's just see if this works. It's not the graphics. There we go. Holy shit. Alright, we're playing on. Alright, we're playing on shit graphics for now. Until I can figure out how to fix everything else. Oh my god. I don't want to be playing on shit graphics, but we gotta temporarily, just until, oh dude, just until we can get out of this hellscape. Never seen that creature before. Alright. A big fucking hog? Or is that a crash site? crash site with a big ass spider beside it. We're not gonna anywhere near that thing. I don't know why there's so many large spiders in the area. But there are. There are for some reason. Hog location. Hogs. Big hog. Super big hog. Escaping. We will get back to the hub safe and sound. I promise you guys. We will not die into a hog today. Alright. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we passed it already. But we're here. We need to get all the way down there. Okay. It's time to get us home safe and sound, folks. Over here should be some radiation. Yep. Radioactive. Where the fuck did you come from? Alright. Sliding down. Sliding down. Let's try to get out of these. Let's see. Should be. Yep, we're pretty close to radioactive. So I think once we get on the edge with this, it should be granite. Yeah, there it is. Those two things are terrifying. What we can do is if we get down there, we should have a nice view back. So what we will do is jump here. Jump here. Jump here. Down to here. Big ass spider. Alright, big ass spiders over down there. Okay, so you can't see toxic gas. That's not good. Alright. Alright, we need to find a place to jump. Place to jump. Alright. Jump. So we go around the long way. So we're up top. We're on the high ground. Found that. Jesus Christ. I think I found something I don't want to be fucking around with. Perfect. Alright, I think we're almost where we need to be.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All
Holy
pioneers are
shit.
contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard
Alright,
drives for
so we got our
analysis in
first
the
hard
MAM,
drive.
which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Now, all we gotta do. Let's get rid of those. So we can do that. We can get home. Come here. Alright. Another crash spot over here. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Come here with this, here with this. And this one should be operational. I need 60 milliwatts of power. Ah, this is good. On. Running. That's fine. That's fine. Keep on sliding. Alright, so once we get over this ridge line, it should be easy to do. Just like that. Perfect timing. Real perfect timing. Look, more iron. Actually, perfect timing. Yeah. Awesome. We made it back. So now we can go back to options, video, set everything to high again, and it should be. Oh yeah, it's so much better. Nice. So I assume one of our power grids just ran out of choose, which is probably the middle boys. And this thing. So all we gotta do over here. Come over here. Throw that in, throw that in. Come over here. Throw this in. Forget that. Forget that. that now. Alien
The remains
technology.
researched belong to an
Research
organism
on
that tends to
these.
nest near objects emitting
Search
specific types of
one
resonance.
these.
Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Sometimes toes need to be stepped on for the sake of progress. Fortunately for you, I have no toes.
Deuterium.
The message you just skipped is one of the winners of the monthly Pioneer's Choice Most Interesting Message Award. What a shame. I see that I'm talking too slow for your taste. I hope that was enlightening.
Yeah, no.
Rushed research and development is exactly why the Save the Day program exists.
Yeah. Quartz.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable. Not listening to instructions means you waive Fixit's responsibility for any accidents or misuse
I
of
hear
these
you.
technologies.
I hear you.
I wonder, is it that you're eager to please, impatient, or very efficient? I have my theory.
Alright, so now let's get the hard drive going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Should be perfect. Go. Silica. Alright. Some nice protein. Let's go ahead and get this old protein out. Put that and that in there. Alright. Now we go down, grab our other items. Perfect. Alright, now we have enough to get ourselves some optical clearing.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fixit Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and milestone reached.
distance.
Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization.
Yeah,
Foundations
we're
provide a
doing
building grid,
logistics.
which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia, be reassured that memories of beloved human.
Right now, we should be fine. Alright, pretty close. Pretty close. 7 plus 10, so just need 17. I just need 10. Six and 6. It's 8. That's 7. Alright, we have our 10. We just need to focus on concrete. Yeah, we're just gonna focus on concrete right now, and then we'll get everything we need. Let's get a lookout tower up. Beautiful. Small little factory over there, small little factory over here. And soon enough we will have everything we need. I want to see if I can jump my way to the top of this. It looks possible. Looks like we start here. Because this looks like the parkour section. Awesome. Oops. Ooh, easy jumps. Easy jumps. Come on. Ooh. Shit. Now, we're here. 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 Okay. Here. And we made it to the top of this. Nice. Look at that.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Nice. Alright, so that's done. So now we can see what we get. Alright, so Caterium wire or cheap silica.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Look at that. Alien Magafunga. This.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
One of these. Let me get this. We're not gonna have enough deuterium, I don't think. Yeah, we're definitely not having enough deuterium. Power shards, we can do these though. Alien DNA capsules. Alright, let's throw this. Oops, wrong side. Throw this jank in here. Alright, how about quartz? Awesome.
Blade Runners unlocked.
Blade Runners.
Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
Alright. We'll get overclocking unlocked. Awesome.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
What we can do, I think we can overclock these things though. And it jumps our power production out crazy. Awesome. Alright, so we got plenty of screws. We got plenty of screws. Plenty of screws. Got a chainsaw. We got some good copper production. We got some great iron production, I'd say for now at least. We also have a couple extra buildings unlocked. We're gonna have logistics unlocked soon. Right now we're focused on building a space elevator, which we will place. Right over there. And perfect. That's the timer right there. 2 hours total. That was the goal. 2 hours for all research and some simplistic creation over here. I'd say pretty good. We'll probably do some more streaming maybe tomorrow. I do not know yet. Depends on my schedule. But other than that, I thank you guys so much for joining me. And you guys have a great rest of your night.